Welcome back to Test Drive Live. I'm James Sangley, and today we have a really unique product from Pulsetto. Now, before we get into this Pulsetto vagus nerve stimulator, I want to encourage you to reach out to us in the online chat, as I would love to hear from you. All right, Pulsetto. I'm going to tell you right out of the gate that I was a little skeptical when I got this product in my hand, but I want you to know that changed. Pulsetto is a cutting-edge device that stimulates the vagus nerve, a key component of our parasympathetic nervous system. By activating this nerve, the Pulsetto helps your body rest and digest, leading to reduced stress levels and improved sleep quality. It's safe, non-invasive solution for those looking to enhance their overall well-being. Now, before we get into it, and before I unbox, let's take a look at what Pulsetto, the creators of this product, have to say about their product.
Have you felt stressed lately? What if you could substantially reduce stress in just a few minutes? What if you could wear calmness? Welcome to Pulsetto, the power of Zen on your neck. Pulsetto activates the vagus nerve, your secret weapon in fighting stress. Pulsetto is an effortless, safe, and easy-to-use device that stimulates the vagus nerve by sending electrical impulses to your neck. This makes you calmer, less stressed, less anxious, and results in better sleep. Don't just be a number in statistics. Be a silent guardian, a vigilant protector, the hero we need but do not deserve. Yes, this is a superhero reference. Get closer to being a superhero with the power of Pulsetto.
All right, Pulsetto, the power of it. You saw that vagus nerve right on there, a little push button. I'm going to show you that in the unboxing. All right, when we come back, we will unbox and take a look at Pulsetto. Welcome back. Let's get ready to unbox Pulsetto. Now, I was able to get in my hands some products from Pulsetto. One of them was the Pulsetto Vagus Biotics, which I'm really interested in trying as well. But today we're going to focus on the Pulsetto itself. All right, let's take a look at this Pulsetto Vagus Nerve Stimulator. Nice little simple box. You can see the device on the outside, and then it works on the, on the app, iOS as well as Google Play. You take a look at it when you open up this box, and let's see what we've got inside. When you look inside, a very little nifty device right here, lightweight, easy to carry around. Some instructions, and let's see what else we've got inside. A little bit of manual on the Pulsetto. And then under this inside of the box, let's take a look. Okay, yes. Some gel, which we're going to use in a little bit. The Stigma gel. And then also a cord for charging it. You'll notice on this one, you can see close, it's USB-C on both ends. So just a heads up on that. Let's take a look a little bit further. One of the things that you're going to want to do on this is you're going to want to scan the QR app, because this is going to connect directly to your mobile device. All right, let's take a look at Pulsetto in just a moment here. All right, so some features and bullet points on Pulsetto. Quick stress reduction. Experience a noticeable decrease in stress in just 4 minutes per session. Enhanced sleep quality. Regular use promotes better sleep patterns, helping you wake up refreshed. User-friendly design, lightweight and portable. Pulsetto fits seamlessly into your daily routine. Personalized programs. The accompanying app offers various programs tailored to your specific needs, such as sleep, focus, and stress relief. It's clinically proven and safe. Pulsetto is FCC certified and has been shown to help 86% of users feel calmer and less anxious within 2 weeks. Now, hold right there for me just a second. So my wife did this for a week, and I was very curious because she wanted to do it every day for a week. And when she did it, she actually found for her that it helped her go to sleep quicker and even wake up earlier. Now, I was like a little skeptical, as I mentioned, and I said to myself, I'm not stressed, I work out all the time, I eat right. I thought, is this gonna work? Well, guess what? Again, I'll show you on the app because it really did help me relax. All right, when we come back, we're gonna try it out. We'll go through it step by step, but let's take a look at this quick break. All right, how to use Pulsetto. All right, very simple. You're gonna love the app, simple to use. And again, this is a great little device. All right, Pulsetto is designed to be simple and effective, and here's how to properly get the best results. Step number one is you gotta charge the device. Now, I've already charged this particular one right here, but I want you to make sure that you don't miss out this. And I'm gonna unwrap this USB-C cord. And the reason I want you to do this is I don't want you to miss that both sides of the cord are C. And so I had this all ready for you so you can see it at home. You got USB-C on both ends of this. And so I've also pulled it out, a little cord for us here. And so I had a little charger because again, you're gonna need USB-C on that other side. So all you gotta do is plug it in and it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna show you real close here. Right here. Chella, can you get a close up on that for me? All right, so it's gonna be plugged in right there on that. You'll notice it's right on the power side. You can see mine is already powered up and it's lit up right there. But USB-C right there. So before that first time you fully charge it up, you're gonna use that USB-C cable. That device features an LED indicator, which you just saw. Full charge takes about 2 hours, so just a heads up on that for multiple sessions. Second step you're gonna do is download the Pulsetto app. Now here's something I want you to know on this app. I've used a lot of apps, and the Pulsetto app is excellent. I'm gonna show you right here on my own phone. I've already downloaded this app. You'll see it right there. Let me see if I can get Pulsetto on the cam. Thanks, Chell. So right there, you'll see the little app. When I click that, look at this app. Not only is it easy to read, but you're gonna see right away, you've got some options here. You've got stress relief, anxiety relief, sleep, burnout if you're dealing with, and even pain. So that Pulsetto app, very easy to use, very clean and clear to read, and it can be used on your Apple device like an iOS or the Google Play Store with your Android devices. So make sure, download the Pulsetto app. All right, step 3, connect the device. And this is gonna be very important on this next part. You're gonna turn on the Pulsetto device by pressing and holding down the power button. When I first was using it this week, I thought it was kind of like a tap, but it's really more like press and hold. I don't know if you can see that. I just turned mine off and it was blinking. So that's what it looks like when it's off. When you press and hold it on, you'll notice I'm holding, it's blinking, and then, whoop, I didn't hold it long enough. And now it should be on. All right, so you'll notice that my button is colored and lit on, and so it is ready to go. But we need to still pair this with the device. So when we connect, you'll see in this top left corner, connect to Pulsetto right there. It says scanning, and in this particular case, it's connected, as you can see right here, and it's ready to go. So make sure, connect the device with Bluetooth and pair your Pulsetto app with this nifty device. All right, step number 4, you wanna position the device on your neck. I'm gonna keep this power button so you have a reference point on the right side of my body, and I'm gonna put it around my head and my neck, and you're gonna notice that you can adjust this, these little adjusting like a headset, so that you can, depending on the size of your neck and head area. But I want you to see, here's that power button, and it's right there. I've adjusted it right there by the vagus nerve. I'm gonna take off my jacket here in just a second as we're gonna put the gel on there as well, all right? I wanna show you with Chella's camera here for just a second, the inside of these little electrodes. You'll see that because I'm gonna put the Stigna gel directly on that, and that's gonna help stimulate that skin contact to get a really good connection with this device. So we're gonna position it around our neck, make sure those rounded ends touch, all right, just above the collarbone, and ensuring that that makes direct contact to your skin. Adjust the fit so it's snug but comfortable, all right? All right, I'm gonna take it off as we're gonna put on next this gel, which is gonna go directly to those electrodes that I just did, okay? So I'm gonna do this just a second. I'm gonna take off my jacket so you can see this direct contact to my neck. And as you wanna get optimal stimulation with a very small amount of conductive gel. All right, let's take a look. So here we have the Signagel electrogel. It really says it right on the top of that. And we're going to put a little bit of that directly on those electrodes. Okay, so make sure this is going to go directly on those 4 electrodes that you can see right inside. All right, so let's take a look here. I'm going to put just a little bit on this one here, a little bit on this one here, and a little bit on here. Okay, smooth that out a bit. Okay, I think we're ready to go. And again, we've got that little gel, and we're going to be ready to go. So make sure you apply that electrode gel directly there for better contact. Just need a little bit of amount because that's going to have that consistent nerve stimulation. All right, so we're going to get that set up. See, I took off my jacket so you can see a little bit closer on my neck. Remember, just above the collarbone. Okay. And you can see it on the other side. So you can adjust that for your needs. All right, and then remember, we're going to use that app on the Pulsetto app. You've got some choices now. Relaxation mode helps you reduce stress and calm your body. Sleep mode prepares your body for deeper sleep. And focus mode enhances concentration and cognitive function. Remember, you adjust the intensity level to your comfort. All right, I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go to stress. I'm going to go for 4 minutes. And I'm going to go intensity. It's set at 5, and I'm going to press play. Give it a second. Oh yeah, right there. You know, I'll be honest with you, that first time I tried it, that first 5 seconds was a little uncomfortable to me. But as I went on, I was like, wow, this actually feels pretty good. And so you want to do this for about 4 to 10 minutes. My wife actually did 20 minutes the other day. She just loved it. Now, in 4 minutes, when I did it just the other day, I felt so relaxed after doing it. I could really tell that it went very nice. And what we're feeling, or what I'm feeling right now, is these little gentle pulses that's stimulating the vagus nerve. It's almost like someone's like doing like tiny taps on those vagus nerves. And people are like, vagus nerve stimulation, what is that? Well, it's connected to what they call parasympathetic nervous system, which really helps you do what? Helps you to relax, lower that anxiety, and even in my wife's case, it helped her sleep better. So you should give it a try. Once this session ends, the device will automatically stop, and you can just gently remove it from your neck, turn it off. Remember now, you gotta hold that power button, and then just wipe down the electrodes for clean with a dry cloth and store it in a safe place. What's so helpful about a device like this, it's lightweight, it's small, it would be easy to travel with. You could conveniently bring it with you kind of anywhere you go. So it's very nice. Well, I'm gonna keep this on while you guys are going to the ad break here in just a moment. So we'll hear from some other people that use this product in testimonials in just a moment. Hey, Test Drive Live, we test a product so you don't have to. Check out my at-home video on testing this product. Welcome back to Test Drive Live. I'm James Lee. Today we're going to be trying out the Pulsetto Vagus Nerve Stimulator. Here's a little bit of a picture of the box. Kind of give you a little side. Nice little box, very nice and neat. Oh, upside down, sorry about that. And let's open it up. When we open it up, instruction manual. Looks like some QR codes. And then the vagus stimulator itself. When you open up the box a little bit further, you go outside, we've got a USB SC cord and some Signagel for the electrode. So just a heads up there. And just to remember on the cord, the USB-C style has that kind of. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so we got this little device here. I'm assuming that it goes this way. Oh, it's like you know, like your headphone style. It can adjust in size, so that's kind of nice. We'll see exactly where it goes. Hope you can see that on the neck. Feels pretty comfortable. Put a little gel, open that up. I'm gonna just, honestly, I'm gonna dab it right on the electrodes itself. Yep. I don't know how much is too little or too much, but we'll give it a try. Put it down. Assuming that is the correct position. All right, let's turn this on. I got the Pulsetto app, I got the Pulsetto device on my neck, and here we go. I'm gonna, let's see, you got choices of stress, anxiety, sleep, burnout, pain. Wow. I'm just gonna do stress. I don't think of myself as a stressed out person, but I'm going to, well, do I want to do anxiety, sleep, burnout, pain? Yeah, I'll do the stress one. All right, unable to connect. Let's turn it on. There's a little button here. Hold that button. There we go. You see the little green light. Pulsetto, it is on. Let's go to the stress one. Scanning, boom, pop right up there. Looks like here the intensity is at 5, but it can go up, I think. Yep, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like it can go all the way to 9. I think I'm gonna just keep it at the 5 right now because I'm not used to this. Looks like it's gonna go for 4 minutes. So here we go. Let's press play. Oh yeah, I feel it now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's actually a little mildly uncomfortable even a little bit. But you can feel that gel really, I'm gonna turn it down just a notch because I'm not used to this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, feels good actually. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Kind of a light, kind of vibration, slight tapping type of feel. A little awkward at first, but now I've kind of settled in and feels pretty good. You can't see it right now, but on the inside, those electrodes I showed you, it has this like vibrating, pulsating kind of feel. Like I said, uncomfortable at first, but yeah, I can see how this could be very helpful with stress relief because it feels pretty good now. All right, our time is almost done as we went for 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and the session is complete. So I wasn't thinking that I was stressed per se, but I chose the stress one on the app, and very, very, very simple to do and useful, and I feel better. So I wasn't expecting that with this, but Pulsetto, I definitely would encourage myself to do it again. All right, take care. Now, you probably saw my at-home video that I was a little uncomfortable using Pulsetto at first, but you probably noticed in my at-home video that I started to really enjoy it. In fact, I was so chill, I was kind of like falling asleep a little bit. So I really encourage you to try it out because it helps you relax, reduces that stress, lowers anxiety, and it's gonna help you be chill and honestly, relax. And so definitely try that out. You know, it reminds me years ago, I had hurt my shoulder. As many of you know, I was an athlete for a long time. I hurt my shoulder, and one of the things that really helped with my shoulder therapy was a TENS unit. It has this sort of like electric kind of buzz kind of feeling. It kind of reminds me of that when I experienced this because that was so helpful for me with my shoulder repair. I can see how this is be so beneficial for other people as well as myself to use this just to help you relax. And again, I just felt like I was relaxed and it really helped with my overall health and well-being. So definitely try this out. Now let me come back to you for just a second because I got two testimonials that came in one from Los Angeles, California, and the other from Baltimore, Maryland. Let's listen to this first one from Mortal Doug app from Los Angeles. Before using Pulsetto, I did not sleep properly. Remember what I said about Jenny, she's sleeping better. Now I've been able to sleep better, and the app is incredibly user-friendly. So Morta, thanks for sending that out to us, that testimonial. The second one is from Bobby Grayson from Baltimore, Maryland. And he says, utilizing Pulsetto has made me feel much more relaxed and less stressed. It's simple to use, and I've noticed amazing improvements in both my general well-being and sleep quality. Now, Bobby mentioned that just like I said, more relaxed, less stressed. I felt the same thing. In fact, I'm looking forward to using this even more, in particular on an area of improving cognitive and focus, because that's something where I don't necessarily think I'm a stress guy or need to be like chill per se, but if it can help me with that brain and cognitive function to help me focus, I'm all about it. So I plan on continuing using this product. Well, Pulsetto, you've heard what Pulsetto has to say, you've seen me test it, and you've heard testimonials from people who use it already. Well, guess what? Incorporating Pulsetto into your daily life can lead to significant improvements in stress management and sleep quality. With its user-friendly design and proven effectiveness, it's an excellent tool for anyone seeking a natural way to enhance their well-being. And remember, a natural way, not all this medication and pharmaceutical stuff. This is a very simple device to put on your neck. You can use it daily, that it will enhance your well-being. Experience the benefits of vagus nerve stimulation with Pulsetto today. I'm James Lee, and thank you for watching Test Drive Live, where we test the products so you don't have to. I encourage you to try out Pulsetto, and we'll see you soon for more innovative products on Test Drive Live.